This weekend, Mariano Rivera goes into the Hall of Fame, first unanimously selected player in the history of that institution. What's your first memory of seeing Mariano? What'd you think, David?
I just, when I first saw him as a rookie, we just saw a lot of natural talent. We saw somebody who had a really live arm and a fastball, but he was nowhere near what he was going to become later on when he invented that cutter or sort of stumbled upon his cutter. I think he says it was by accident. It just kind of happened naturally, like a gift from God. But he took it and ran with it. And, Rich, every time, the way I put Mariano Rivera into perspective is you have to look at his postseason career. And he only gave up, I think, 2 home runs in over 140 or 150 innings of postseason innings in his whole entire career. And whenever I see Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz from the Braves, I basically say the reason I have 4 World Series rings and you guys have 1 is because of Mariano Rivera. If you guys had Mariano closing for the Braves, they might have won more than 4 or 5 championships. That's how important he was, especially in postseason.
Well, I mean, I believe Felix Fermin was the name that Joe Torre dropped on me when he called into the show the day after Rivera got voted in as the guy that they were looking to maybe acquire by trading him before the '96 season. Were you aware that at the time that Mo was on the trading block prior to that season, David?
Yeah, we've all heard that story, and it was, it's the link to Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter was going to be a rookie shortstop for the Yankees, and George Steinbrenner wasn't sure if that would fly or not. He didn't have a lot of confidence that a rookie shortstop could handle the job for the Yankees. So, yeah, there were talks of Felix Fermin, and the Seattle asking price was a young pitcher named Mariano Rivera, and I think Gene Michael stepped in and kind of talked George out of it. And Gene Michael, a longtime player, manager, executive, super scout for the Yankees, really did a lot of things behind the scenes that helped that entire franchise for a lot of years. And that might have been one of his biggest ones, was talking George Steinbrenner out of making that trade of a young Mariano Rivera for Felix Fermin.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.